Hi, this is Mr. Kong. I want to go over the syllabus for the chemistry class for this year, and I will have this thing posted on Schoology, so you'll be able to see it online there. Um, so this is what it looks like. I just want to go through some of the main parts that you will see on there. So I just want to highlight these details. Um, First of all, my email right there, kong@pallyhigh.org. Oops, I just clicked on something I did not mean to. Um, and you should be in the room F204. Um, and so, welcome to chemistry. I'm not going to read through all these details here, but what it pretty much tells you what you're expected to know. The second paragraph for just what are some of the topics of the first semester. And so these are topics that we'll cover in the first semester. We'll be using the textbook Modern Chemistry. Um, but the most important things I want to go over is, of course, grading. So as you can see, grading is right here, and it's going to be 30% homework, classwork participation. Most of this stuff will be online work. So you'll see two of the big things will be Ed Puzzles and CK12s. You should have done Ed Puzzles in some class before. Um, if not, it's pretty basic. You turn on the Ed Puzzle, you turn it on, and as you watch the video, it won't let you fast forward, but there are questions embedded in the video that you must answer, and those questions will be auto-graded, meaning like, hey, multiple choice auto-graded. So, which of the following, A, B, C, D, and then you click A, B, C, or D. Just make sure you read it correct, thoroughly. Um, Many of the Ed puzzles, I'll also put it on it such that if you have a score on it that you are not happy with, you can do it again. So usually at the end of the video, say, let's say you got 100% and you're happy with that, you'll hit the submit button. It'll go into the grade book automatically. If you're unhappy with it, you can try it again. However, that does mean you have to watch the entire video all over again and answer all the questions all over again. So that is the Ed puzzles. Again, I think many of you are familiar with that. CK12s, those are other types of videos that are also online. For those, you can't. They are one-time deals. You answer these things. There's usually like around 5-ish paragraphs you read, maybe a quick 5-minute video within it. Then after that, then you start answering the questions. Those also are auto-graded. The only thing about the CK12s are when you're done with the CK12, you have to push the submit button. I forget if it's a turn it in button or submit button. Either way, towards the end, there's a button at the end that you have to push for it to go into the grade book. So for CK12s, just make sure you just hit the turn it in or submit or whatever the button is at the end when you're done with the quiz. So that is a lot of homework and classwork. A lot of it is online. There might be packets, like almost like worksheets. Many of them I'll also post online. So those are stuff you'll do online and you'll submit them online. How do you do it? You can either write on it, edit the PDF via Cami, type it on the screen, and then when you're eventually done, submit. Or your other option is to literally just write it on a piece of paper, either print it out or just write it on a separate sheet of paper, then take pictures of it and submit it as a PDF online. So either way, you're going to turn it in online. So that is the 30% homework classwork participation. 15% are labs and projects. You can read what that is down here, but I think you know what that is. 45% are tests and quizzes. Tests and quizzes usually after each chapter. So let's say we're in the middle of chapter 4. There will be a chapter 4 test at some point, which I'll announce. Then you do the test, or you take the test, whatever score on that. It's pretty straightforward. It's a test. You know what a test is. But 45%, that is the test score. 10% final exam or culminating project. So there will be either a final exam and or a culminating project. Final is, well, you know what that means. It's a final test. A project is a project. Which one it will be, I'll tell you more about that as we get closer to the end of the semester. But right now, 10% of grade will be a final exam or culminating project. Okay, so that's the general background about what you need to do this is the general background of the syllabus for this class, chemistry. I hope you have a good semester and a good year. But this is, again, the breakdown. This will be posted online for the entire year, and this grading should remain the same. However, it always says at the bottom, the syllabus is subject to change. The syllabus is subject to change with any or all outstanding circumstances and or situations may occur. Meaning, like, 2020. That was an extreme situation that occurred, and obviously we had to modify the grading that year in 2020 as well as 2021. So excluding anything weird like that or unusual, this is the syllabus and the grading that we're going to stick with unless something, and no one predicted 2020, the pandemic. So assuming nothing else happens, this is what we're going to have for the year. Okay, well, thank you and good luck, and I hope you enjoy chemistry.